Hey everyone, hi, welcome or welcome back. My name is Shelly if you are new, and today I am doing a slight departure, well, a mega departure from my normal video content. Today I'm going to be analyzing Jackie Kennedy's fashion style and trying to use some inspiration to create something new out of the clothes in my closet. Now, if you're not new here, you would already know that this is a book channel. Shelly Swearingen, the channel, is a book channel. And lately I've been really enjoying making little quick fashion content in the way of shorts, YouTube shorts. I've just been really enjoying that, and I thought I would try my hand at a long form video. So if you enjoy this video and you're not yet subscribed, you're watching as an unsubscribed person, I would encourage you to subscribe. And if you like the video in general and the video idea and the departure and you're here for it, I would encourage you to give the video a thumbs up, and that will really help me out. And without any further rambling on, let's get talking about Jackie Kennedy. Jackie Kennedy was born in New York in 1929, and she was the first lady of the United States in my country during 1961 to 1963. So her style, I think her most iconic style, which I'll get into her most iconic look in just a moment, is really emblematic and an icon of the early 1960s. Now, I could not recreate her most iconic her most iconic outfit, which is most definitely a full-on matching suit almost. It's not quite a suit, but it is a structured jacket with a very simple, clean collar, clean lines. And it's also a matching skirt with the jacket, and the skirt is a nicely fit, though not tightly fit, pencil skirt that goes just past her knees. She's also her shape, Jackie Kennedy's shape, in terms of her body type, is very different from mine. I am much shorter than she was. She was 5'7", I am 5'2", and she is very, what I would call, willowy, long and lean, and I am far more curvy than that. But in terms of her most iconic style, it is like this, again, clean tailored jacket, very feminine, clean lines, with a tailored skirt and a hat, and all of it is going to be in a matching pastel color. Now, she does tend towards the color white, and so sometimes all of this outfit is white with little white gloves, and some of it is like a pastel pink, a pastel green, a pastel blue, or a pastel yellow. She doesn't shy away from those beautiful colors, but I think what makes it so iconic and so classy to us viewers, especially now, like someone living in 2023, is that everything is perfectly matching. Everything has these beautiful clean lines. It's very beautifully fit on her body. Nothing looks too big, nothing looks too small. And it's just like one color, like it was all bought in one fell swoop and fit for her. So that is her most iconic outfit. And I decided not to recreate that, partly because I knew that I didn't have the means to do so. I do not have a matching head to toe suit set for women. I just don't have it. Since I wasn't able to do that, I was like, what is another outfit, silhouette, iconic thing that Jackie Kennedy wears? And here's what I discovered. She wears the neckline that is really high up. It's almost a boat neckline. You see this in a ton of pictures. This boat, what is it? Boat neckline? Is that what it's called? This boat neckline, it actually, when you look at the top, it looks like a canoe almost without wearing it. And when you are wearing it, it looks almost like the shape of a boat, a canoe. So it is a long, exaggerated slit that cuts very high up on both the back and the front, and it cuts a little bit further out on the shoulders. So see how my neckline ends before my collarbone, before you actually touch the bits on my shoulders. The boat neckline is supposed to actually be exaggerated almost all the way out to the shoulders. And Jackie Kennedy, loves this neckline. She wears it constantly. And I noticed that she wears it with sleeveless tops and sleeveless dresses. Now, there are mostly two styles of dresses that she wears. She either wears a boat neckline with a sleeveless, in a sleeveless top type style, and it is a fit and flare. So it's a little more fitted on the bodice and it flares right at the natural waistline. Now, interestingly, I think I might have a couple of dresses in that silhouette, but I don't really have that silhouette. I was successful, y'all, in recreating some of the outfits. We're just getting to all the ones that I guess I didn't quite have success with. So the other silhouette is an A-line silhouette. So it's the same boat neckline or really high cut neckline, sleeveless, and instead of it fitting at the bodice and to the natural waist, it's more of the A-like shape. So it skims the hips and it's a little looser around the bodice, and it falls just about to her knees. And sometimes it'll fall past her knees when you look at old pictures of Jackie Kennedy. So the first, and I know for a fact that the reason why I picked the dress that I picked is because it is very emblematic of Jackie Kennedy, like sitting on the beach or being on the beach. And there is one picture that was really inspiring me. So the first dress that I chose to help me recreate some Jackie Kennedy outfits was a silk Lily Pulitzer dress. Now, mine is in a very bright color, and I'm actually going to change the settings. Like, I'm going to show you some B-roll in black and white as well as color, because I don't have any color photos. Some of the photos I have of Jackie Kennedy are in black and white, and so it'll be closer if I change my own film to black and white to match her. So I do know that Jackie Kennedy did wear Lily Pulitzer, and so I have a couple of Lily Pulitzer things. And Lily Pulitzer is known to be very preppy. It's preppy women's style, and it definitely is very popular where I live. I live close to the beach, and I got into the brand several years ago, and they're in these cuts that you see, these silhouettes that Jackie Kennedy wore. So my dress is high neck, sleeveless, and it's in an A-line, and it hits right at my knees. Now mine is in a very bright print. It has like 6 or 7 different colors, different shades of different bright colors, and that is actually not quite how Jackie liked to dress. Jackie Kennedy dressed in more subdued prints. So even if she might have a print that has yellow in it, it might be a yellow and white print, or even if it's a blue and green print, the tones are going to be quite like at the same level of saturation and depth, and so they're not going to be very contrasty to one another. So the picture that I chose, she's standing outside and she's wearing what looks like, though I don't really know for sure, a Lily Pulitzer dress, and it's very much like mine. With hers, it actually is more of a baby doll fit, so it has something that separates right under the bust, and then it flares out a teeny bit from her bust. Jackie Kennedy is wearing it with this really long necklace that looks like it's wrapped around, it's like a beaded necklace or a pearl necklace, and it's wrapped around her neck once, so it looks like she's wearing a shorter almost choker-like necklace with a really long beaded necklace. It's very exaggerated. I did the best that I could, and I actually used a belt to emulate something that would be very long, because I don't own super long necklaces, and I didn't realize that I didn't own super long necklaces. So I actually found a belt that I used, and then I also used a like magnetic necklace that a student gave me years ago. She's looking very casual but also very glammed up as she is standing, and it looks like it's a beautiful sunny day. She's wearing these like these long, this is very unlike Miss Kennedy, because you'll notice that she doesn't wear a lot of jewelry, and that's one of the reasons why I think she's a bit like classy in a way, like we see her as a classy woman, and it's because she's never overdone. She uses the same accessories in so many of the photos that I came across. But anyway, so she is wearing these dangly earrings that have a larger ball at the end, and it's really kind of adding a lot of attention to her face and to her jawline. Her hair is down, and she is casually wearing a pair of sandals. I also realized that I don't have any sandals. So because she's a lot taller and more willowy than I am, I paired my dress with my favorite sandals. I find them, or heels, they're heels. They're not sandals, but they're not sandals. They're open-toed heels. They're beautiful. I love them. They're Swedish has-beens. I've had them for over 10 years, and that's what I paired my dress with. And then I also wore some of my biggest and classiest earrings to kind of give the same vibes as Jackie Kennedy. And in color, like if you look at my outfit in color, I would have to make some tweaks so that things were a bit more matching, because I knew that I wanted to switch my film to black and white to really emulate, because I don't know what the colors looked like on Jackie Kennedy. So to kind of get closest to this photo and to this outfit, I was like, I'm gonna throw color out the window, and I'm gonna emulate silhouettes and shapes, and that's what my goal was, and I think it was really successful. Now, if I was going to go with color, I'd have to make a few switches. For example, the earrings I wore were jade green, and they really clash with the dress that I'm wearing, and the necklace I'm wearing, the magnetic one, is bright red, which also clashes with the dress. So if I just switched that up a little bit, changed out a pair of earrings for something a little more subdued, and maybe took off the red necklace, I think the outfit would be more cohesive if I were to go out in the world in the outfit. But overall, I really loved it. I felt super classy in it, and it was so much fun to recreate like Jackie Kennedy on vacation, I would like to say. The next outfit is Jackie really going out on a limb. She is wearing clashing prints. Her shoes, which are amazing, y'all, amazing. Like, I'm so in love. Her shoes, which are a red gold, are clashing with what looks like a Lily Pulitzer dress. Her shoes are these like cloth boots, what looks like, and she's wearing them bare with what looks like no tights or anything, any layer on her legs, so what I would consider bare legs. She has her bare arms showing in that classic neckline that she loves, and she is wearing a printed dress with a beaded necklace, gloves, her sunglasses, and a purse that she seems to never go without. And again, this is like the blue and green. This is what I was hinting at, the blue and green, the print on her dress. It is a bold print, but since the colors are actually so close together in tone and saturation, that it doesn't seem like she's wearing something super bold. So I took an inspiration with this dress, actually this whole top that you're seeing now. I decided to wear a printed dress that it's bold, and it has like a wink wink nudge nudge to Jackie Kennedy's favorite silhouette, which is me showing my arms and this high neck, and I paired it with this string of beads. Now, I don't actually have boots that are nearly as cool as Jackie's, and it is hot here, but I decided to go with some of my louder shoes, and they're really tall, which I thought would be my own way of being a little more willowy like Miss Kennedy. And so I wore another pair of Swedish has-beens. I got really into the brand a few years back, and I bought a bunch of their shoes, and I still own a bunch of their shoes, and I love them. So I am wearing my green, red, and yellow clog-like platform wooden shoes that clank when I walk, and I love them so much. And then I decided to complete the outfit with a brown on brown moment. Now, if this was all in black and white, I think it would fit better. Or if I had white gloves that matched a white bag, it would probably work out better. But I wanted to try the glove thing because it seems so Jackie Kennedy to wear a pair of gloves. So I put on these beautiful gloves that have a bow on the side, and I paired it with my Proenza shoulder bag that I typically wear crossbody, but I just draped it on my arm. And I was like, it was like Shelley does Jackie Kennedy. And then I finished the whole thing off with sunglasses, because that is one accessory that I noticed that she doesn't go without. Like, Jackie Kennedy has a bunch of photos where she's outside and she is almost always wearing sunglasses. Like, she knows how to do a look, and she does it well, always with sunglasses. I wanted to try my hand at a couple of other Jackie Kennedy type looks, one of which is a photo in which she looks like she's in a bad mood. And I noticed that she likes to wear scarves around her head, covering her hair. I wonder if this again is more of this is showing the time in which she grew up, and maybe she got her hair did, and you wear scarves to protect the look kind of thing. I don't really know. I really need to read a book about Jackie Kennedy and like her fashion sense and the icon that she is, but that is for a future reading project. For now, I'm just analyzing photos. So I do notice that she has a scarf in her hair often. She has the sunglasses. She has the purse. And it seems like her casual looks are super simple. She is not decked out with like what looks like an extra pair of anything. She doesn't have an extra necklace on. She's not adorned in any way. She keeps it very simple. And so what I did was that she wears trousers, and her pants are never tight on her. They're always, and again, this could be partly her body shape, and partly because she looks very long and lean, and that's just how pants fit her. Whereas for me, on my petite curvy body, I really have to be intentional when it comes to pants to fit me loosely. They have to be like very particular silhouettes. So in this, she's wearing pants that look very comfortable, very slouchy even on her, though they're still fitted, and she's wearing that with a simple black tee. Now, I looked around for a simple white tee and a simple black tee in my wardrobe, and I do not own either. I do not have a simple white shirt or simple black shirt. Okay, this is the truth of my life. So I got the simplest white top that I have with no bells and whistles, and it is a simple white top that was sleeveless. You'll see it in the B-roll. And she doesn't tuck in her shirt, at least in this photo. It is really kind of pulled down, or it's resting right on her hips, which for me is not my best look because my waist is the smallest part of my body. And so it was kind of going out on a limb to just not tuck in a shirt, especially with the pants that I'm wearing, because my pants are kind of slouchy and I just like things tucked into these pants. But I decided to go with the Jackie Kennedy look. And then it was like the pièce de résistance. I think I did that right this time. And I wore a scarf around my hair, and I tied it. And I was trying to keep it all neutral, keep it matching. And what I like is that she seems so casual. Like, sunglasses are such an accessory of Jackie Kennedy's that you just see them sort of thrown on top of stuff. You know, she's like holding them. They're just on. And this time she has them on her head over her scarf, which is something I would just never do. But I did them. I did it anyways. And again, she has her shoulder bag as she looks like she's walking through the streets of a town. And very casual. Again, she almost looks like she's in a bad mood, but she's probably just being serious in her own thoughts. Like, let the woman have that. And then again, I realized that I don't really have any sandals, so I just paired them with shoes that I thought would go best. And I like this. I like this idea of maybe on a rainy day, like putting a scarf in my hair, which I never, ever, ever would have thought about doing. And I really dug out all of my sunglasses, which I own several. I just am not the best sunglass wearer when it comes to being out in the world. I forget it. I don't put them on my head so I can put them on my eyes later. But Jackie Kennedy, she's such a good reminder for that. And she's like so simple. She's so simple, but like classy. You know, the colors that she wears, simple and classy. I love it. I think that this is really part of her iconic look. And these last two looks, the one that I just went over and then the final look that I'm going to talk about, they're really her, I think, outside of her being the first lady. This is just her in her older years. And what I noticed in her older years, she wears a lot more pants. Her silhouette goes from the sleeveless high neck top to more button downs, and she doesn't typically wear color anymore. Like, she's not wearing the bright pastel colors. Instead, she swapped them out for neutrals. And in the last one, of course, these are black and white photos, so maybe she's wearing a purple top. And the photo that I just recreated, I don't really know, but I have a sense, and from the colored photos that I saw of the times, she's really all about the neutrals, the tans, the whites, the blacks, and that's what she ends up wearing on her body. So the final outfit for me, it really works more in black and white than it does in color, because I am wearing like this bright yellow dress. And again, it was my like wink wink nudge nudge trying to be Jackie Kennedy, because it is in the silhouette that she likes. Now this dress over the years, maybe it's more like my body, has changed over the years. And so I'm a little bit curvier than I once was. And so this dress fits me slightly curvier than I once was. And so what I liked about this is that Jackie Kennedy is wearing these layers. It looks like she's wearing a dress or a skirt, and then like a loose fitting, not overcoat. It looks like a lightweight layer over the outfit that she's wearing. She's wearing them with riding boots, or boots that really are out of style at this moment right now. They're boots that come just below the knee. And so I, got my layers together. Again, it looks a little bit like odd in color, but in black and white, I'm sure it looks better. And then with her, I wanted to show the scarf in a different way. So the first scarf, I tied it behind my neck, and it was a little more like it's hot and I'm just trying to keep my hair out of my face. And this other way that I'm going to show it is more like it's under her chin, like she's covering her face from the rain. And so I got my cat scarf, which I love so much, and I put it around my chin, and I tied it, and I put the sunglasses on, and I felt very chic. And I actually used a layer that I'm not really sure. I bought it straight up at the thrift store. And it is just like a linen layer. I think it might be a dress, but it also just might be an oversized shirt. I typically wear it as like an oversized shirt. I put bike shorts under it, and I really enjoy it as a layering piece. And so I did something I would never do, and I put that white top, and I buttoned like most of the buttons, and I buttoned it all the way up. And I wore that with my bright yellow dress and my riding boots that I don't wear anymore because they're a little bit out of fashion, but I really liked busting them out for this Jackie Kennedy inspiration video, and tied my hair back with the sunglasses. And I felt very chic, y'all. I did feel very chic. And I like that even as Jackie is walking down the street, what looks like it might be on a windy or a blustery day, and she just looks so casual and cool. And so what did I learn from this? I learned that her style is super classy. And I think the reason why it's classy is because the silhouettes for her, they're predictable. Like, she went through this whole phase where she just wore these high neck sleeveless dresses, tops, and it was like that was her silhouette of the moment, and she wore it for years. She also doesn't seem like she ever has too many accessories on. It's always her purse, her sunglasses, her gloves, and then when she switches out her gloves, then it's the scarf in her hair. It seems like she is all about fashion and function, and the blend of those makes her outfits look very practical, very wearable, very comfortable, because she is doing things for herself, like shielding her eyes from the sun, or keeping her hair back from the weather. So it's very emblematic of that. And I also love that she's always carrying a bag, so it's almost like she always has the things that she needs on her, whereas there are certain, I think, fashion icons these days, and they're never wearing any kind of purse or anything. And I'm like, well, what do you do when you need a lip balm? Is it in your shorts or something? And then I think finally I paired things that I wouldn't normally pair together. And for one, it was like this beaded necklace that I'm wearing right now with you, with the dress that I'm wearing, with the platform clogs that I wore. I never really put all of those combinations together. And since I was digging around trying to like conjure up the Jackie Kennedy in me, here I am putting together an outfit that I wouldn't normally put together, and I loved it so much that I wore it the whole day. And that's what it's all about. It's like making what's old new again, and looking at your closet with a fresh eyes and taking inspiration from others, not to go out and buy something. No, 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 no. To take off, to dust off those old boots, to bust out an old cat scarf that might have been tucked away for years and years, and to try it out in a different, fresh way. And is it perfectly aligned with Jackie Kennedy? No, but that's not the point. The point is to love the things that you have, to take joy in the things that you have, and to look at icons from the past or inspiration from the past and do as such with that. Use it as inspiration to apply to your own life. So I love this. I thought it was amazing. It was super fun. I know this was a departure, but this is something that I love to do, and I've been doing a lot more on my channel, but silently in shorts. And I just wanted to put voice to some of the things and little projects that I've been doing and take them to sort of my big YouTube, like Talking Heads YouTube. So yeah, that's it. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you try this. I highly encourage you to try this out. It's super fun. Like, that's it from me. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here and spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all in my next one. Bye.